happened again. You know, pre-orders are a thing, or can be a thing of beauty, can also be an absolute disgrace. And, well, what I mean by thing of beauty is that they sometimes give players a lot with the game. But at the same time, it's also wrong, because they're putting stuff that could have been in the game. So it's not really a thing of beauty, but it makes people think it's a thing of beauty, and sometimes makes people excited. But in this point of instance, that is not the case. There is no bonuses. There is no nothing of that. Currently 10th on the best sellers list, and it's only just been announced, is Fallout 4 at $49.99 British sterling. Okay, let me give you my point about this. Do not pre-order this. Okay, who are making this game? What is Fallout normally plagued with to begin with? And I guarantee this game is going to be one of the biggest refunds ever. I'm calling it. Like, they've just put out the refund system for a good reason, and it's a positive thing, by the way. And I think Fallout 4 is going to be one of those games that's going to have the most refunds ever. Now, I can't say this because I haven't played the game, but that's also a reason why you shouldn't pre-order. Like, $49.99 for pre-ordering Fallout 4 now, and it's 10th on the bestsellers list. I'm starting to think people actually haven't realised what's happened in the last year of gaming. All AAA games have been rubbish. All of them. Like, there's been a few exceptions over the last year, but nearly all of them have been terrible. Assassin's Creed Unity was a disgrace. That was an absolute disgrace. WWE 2K15 had a really bad start. I've played it a bit. I've played this quite a bit myself now, and I've looked at it and it's not on par of what it could have been, but it was still kind of bad. And then we've got The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. That was a lot of people pre-ordered this, and luckily, and I mean luckily, it was actually quite good. But we're now paying £50 British sterling for every single game now, and we're pre-ordering without knowing that the game's going to be great. In fact, thank goodness Steam has actually brought their censors and said, okay, if you don't like the game, then within the first 2 hours, then you could get a refund. And you put it on your card or whatever, but it's going to take a few days at least to get that money back. But the fact for pre-ordering, it's absolutely silly. And here's the thing. I swear in the Steam refund page is that, I don't know if it says if it's within the first 2 weeks of ordering, or like, I don't know. But the point is, pre-ordering is a bad idea, and this message needs to be spread across. Like Fallout 4 and the Fallout series and anything from that company. And I'm pretty sure it's like Bethesda Game Studios are always plagued with bugs. It always is. Like Elder Scrolls series, plagued with bugs at launch. They've had to do a lot of patch fixing. Do not pre-order Fallout 4. Like, you're falling into a trap, and it's 10th on the bestsellers list. So obviously, thousands upon thousands of people have pre-ordered, thinking this is going to be the game that saves all. Here's a reminder: look at the last year of gaming. That will tell you not to pre-order. Okay, this is an angry rant, and I'm sorry that I'm fed up with pre-orders. Like, pre-orders is the plague of the world, and the AAA games are just taking advantage of you. They see that they're going to get all these people regardless, and then when they hit a certain milestone, they say, okay, we don't need to put any more into the game. They get these numbers. They get the numbers of how many pre-orders they get. I'm pretty sure they do, because there's been games that have boasted about the most highly pre-ordered game of the year. So they get these numbers. And when they know they get these numbers, I guarantee they don't put as much work in afterwards. In fact, in actual fact, this is probably why some games got so much DLC afterwards, because they know they're going to get the pre-orders, so might as well put some of the stuff in DLC. I don't know. Put what you think in the comments below. But for now, this is TaroRant Schofield, heading out. Do not pre-order.